Hey friends, today I want you to get ready for some major deep spring cleaning. This is an extreme whole house clean with me, and it's pretty extreme. You're going to see me clean my entire house. I'm going to be moving furniture, deep cleaning and shampooing carpets, scrubbing basement baseboards, as well as completely KonMari style decluttering our basement storage area. So get ready for some major cleaning motivation and give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get moving and get things done. Before I got started with deep cleaning my basement, I wanted to pick up the living room and the kitchen. I was going to spend most of the day shampooing carpets, scrubbing baseboards, doing all of that in the basement. And I knew that when I was done, if I came upstairs and saw the mess in the kitchen and the living room, our main living areas, it would just drive me crazy. So I wanted to get all of that picked up and wiped down before I started deep cleaning.
Far away, and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
Make sure you stick around for some super satisfying cleaning. I'm going to show you the water after I cleaned our carpets downstairs, and let's just say they are so gross. They were so gross. And there was hair, a ton of hair floating in the water. So gross, but satisfying knowing that they are nice and clean now. So stay tuned for some serious, satisfying cleaning.
You know that you're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go.
If you want to try Jaws cleaning products out, I do have a code for 25% off. It's down below in the description, but to wipe down my countertops, I'm using the granite cleaner, and I am obsessed with this cleaner and the scent. I also will be using e-cloths here soon on my stainless steel, and I love my stainless steel e-cloth. I have a 10% off code for that as well. That will also be in the description. So if you want to try Jaws or e-cloths out, make sure you use my code to save you some money.
Back to back we would carry on, and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
If you are new to my channel, I am so glad you're here. Please say hi to me down below in the comment section and let me know where you're from. But I am Jamie. I'm married to my high school sweetheart for almost 11 years, and we have 3 daughters. My oldest, Avery, will be 5 here in a couple of weeks, and then I have twins, Addison and Emery, who just turned 1 year old. My goal in posting videos every single week is that I can motivate you a little bit, motivate and inspire you in some way. We're all going through so much right now, and even if I can just put a smile on your face, then that will make me happy and put a smile on my face. And I also want to say that even though you see me being productive and getting things done in these videos, please know that this is just a snapshot of my life, one day or a few hours of my life. Definitely not every day is like this, I promise you that. But I do enjoy being productive, and I hope my videos will empower you and help you and maybe just get one thing accomplished in your day. And I am here for you. We are going to get it done. We are going to do this together little by little. Please say hi and make sure you subscribe. Hit the red subscribe button because I have a lot of fun videos coming up.
What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? 2 years and you never said a word. No, in 2 hours you now said it all. You know we don't wanna fall in love again. Oh no, just think about what we did. It never worked, no.
After everything was picked up and wiped down from the kitchen, I grabbed Avery and we went downstairs to the basement to pick up all of the toys and put things away before I started the deep cleaning. Mike, my husband, who is working from home right now, was upstairs in our home office working away, and the twins were napping. So I was trying to get as much as I could done during nap time, and I guess it's kind of like real life speed cleaning when they're napping. But stick around for some satisfying cleaning. I'm going to be cleaning the carpets, and it just felt so good to do this because we have never cleaned our carpets down here.
You just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. 2 nights and you think you know me now. 2 seconds and I might just throw you out. 'Cause I remember everything you did and everything I became out of like a no. So why are you doing this tonight?
Just as a way to get to know you a little bit better, would you prefer to cook dinner or do the dishes? I would much rather, hands down, do the dishes. I don't mind at all cleaning up, and I hate to cook. So let me know, would you rather cook dinner or do the dishes?
You push away then when I go all in, like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. Always say the right thing, it's like you're pushing me away then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away then.
After we got all of the toys pretty much picked up, Mike took a little break from work and helped me move all of the bigger toys off of the hardwood. and then the furniture here in a little bit so we could vacuum and shampoo the carpets. It's very rare that we actually remove all of the toys like this to clean, so I was really excited to give it a good deep cleaning. And I did enlist Mike to do some vacuuming around the baseboards and in certain areas of the basement because I have a huge phobia of spiders. I can deal with pretty much any other bug, but I just can't deal with even seeing a spider. So I had him take care of any spiders that were down here before I started scrubbing the baseboards and removing the furniture. What are you scared of? What's your phobias?
It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe.
The plan for this day of cleaning was spending the day deep cleaning the basement, then cleaning up the whole house. And then the next day after the kids went to bed, Mike and I were planning on going downstairs and decluttering and organizing the basement storage that we have. This is a task that has been a long time coming, and I've wanted to spend the appropriate amount of time down there. So we decided not to rush it. You know, we could do it during nap, but if the babies don't nap well, then we're just going to have to put it off. And I was like, you know what? Let's just wait until they go to bed. Put the babies down, or I guess the twins. I guess they're not technically babies anymore. Put them down early, and then we can get started and we can spend, 2 or 3 hours if we need to decluttering and organizing, because I knew we needed the appropriate amount of time down there. So stay tuned for that.
24/7, yeah, every day, I will come running, babe.
You'll see me laughing a couple of times while we were moving the furniture, and it was partly because Mike was joking around with me and telling me how much of a wimp and how weak I am, which I'll admit that I am not strong at all. I am fit, but I am not strong. And then the other half of me laughing was me being scared that we were going to move the furniture and a spider was going to jump out at me.
24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7, yeah, every day, I will come running, babe. Every day, yeah, every day, babe. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet what's all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try.
Give me a thumbs up if you love those vacuum lines.
I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try.
So you will see that we didn't move every bit of furniture down here. Some things were just too big, and it's not like we're down here a ton, so we didn't feel like we needed to move every bit of furniture, just mainly the couches, since that's where we spend most of our time. But if you didn't see my recent video, I'll have it linked right here. Also, I'll put it down below. But we recently bought this carpet cleaner, and I did a video where I cleaned the carpets in our living room, and it just does such a good job. With the twins crawling around everywhere, I've been in more of a kick of wanting my floors to be super clean, and that includes the carpets. And I was a little hesitant to buy it, but now that we did, I'm so glad. When you see how dirty the carpets are when you're done cleaning them, it made me realize this is why I bought it. I'm gonna do this way more frequently, so it's just very satisfying to know you have clean carpets. I was able to get the entire basement done while the babies were napping for the most part. They did wake up before I was completely done, but Mike was taking a lunch break, and so he got the girls, he was feeding them, taking care of them so I could finish the basement. And then I went upstairs, I was eating lunch, playing with the girls, and then when they went down for their second nap, I came upstairs to clean up here. And the idea here was to pretty much just put things away, clean things up, not do any deep cleaning or anything. I had already done that in the basement. So up here, I was just wiping things down, putting things away, and all of that stuff.
I got your letter, guess this is better. You win sometimes, lose sometimes, no need to apologize. It was the distance we had between us. It broke us down in disguise, no need to apologize. Ooh, 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 ooh. But I can't help that I miss you now, and I need to reminisce this cause ooh, 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 ooh. We're still at our moments and they keep coming back to me. I can't help that I miss you now.
My cat Chase apparently got sick earlier in the day, and it was pretty perfect timing because I was already planning on mopping the bathroom floor anyway, so an appropriate time to get sick, Chase.
Can't say I like it, but I can fight it. Some things are not meant to be, even if it's hard to see. I'll try to let go, it's not easy, Some things are not meant to be, let's skip the apologies. Ooh, 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 ooh. But I can't help that I miss you now, and I need to reminisce this cause ooh, 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 ooh. We're still at our moments and they keep coming back to me. I can't help that I miss you now.
When I was finished up upstairs, the babies had already woken up and Mike was hanging with them downstairs, and I had Avery go into her room to clean that up. And if you know me, or if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I can be a little particular, if that's what you want to call it, about how my rooms are clean. That's why I prefer to do the cleaning, because I just like them clean the way I want them clean. And with Avery's room, she just likes to put all these little knickknacks and little things all over her room. Drives me crazy. She doesn't clean it how I want it to be clean. But recently I've been a little bit more relaxed and I'm just kind of letting her do her thing. I do make her go in, clean things up, but I don't feel like it needs to be perfect. I know it makes her happy that she can clean it up the way she wants it clean up. So I've been kind of letting her do her thing lately, and it's not perfect, but it's her room, so I'm letting her do what she wants to do. So here we are at the end of the night. I was just doing my nightly cleaning routine of putting things away, vacuuming, and mopping. I've been doing that every single night. Mike was upstairs working again. He's been working a lot lately. He deals with a lot of international business, so sometimes the hours don't match up with our business working daytime hours. So he was upstairs working and I was cleaning downstairs with Avery, and I've had a lot of you guys recommend getting a mat for under the high chairs, because if you follow me on Instagram or if you've watched my videos, you can see I'm always posting about the huge mess the twins make when they eat. And at first I thought it would be kind of a waste of money to get like this mat. Didn't think it would be worth it, but I am just so tired of cleaning up the food. And our dog, I know it's surprising, but she does not eat up the food from the floor. And so I just got tired of it, and I ordered one from Amazon, and I cannot wait to start using it. It's what happens is, we feed the girls, and then since they're not perfect with eating, they'll put food in their mouth, it'll fall out, so it's kind of wet and it gets stuck on the floor, and it's just a huge mess. It's a huge pain to clean up. It's not easy. I spend so much time cleaning up food from the floor that the mat will be worth it, I'm sure. So stay tuned. I will let you know how I like it, but I cannot wait for this mat to get here.
Let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know. Some things change, are lost and found, or gone forever. But this is what you are to me, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
This is obviously much later after the carpet has dried, and as we're putting the furniture back, I really liked not having this because this chair, if you can see, is pretty wide, and so when you take this chair out, it really opens up the basement. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna go ahead and donate or give that away, and possibly even that, because if we have that table over there, there's really no need for that. And I just think with all of the kids' toys and everything, I just feel like it would really open up the basement a lot more. And it's so very rare that we need seating for more than 5 people. And even at that, these couches are really big. Like, not that you would want 4 adults sitting there, but you could have a decent amount of seating already. And it's just rare that we have enough people that we need seating there. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this, which I'm really excited to do that, because I think it will open up the basement a lot more. And of course, get rid of toys. That will that will give us a lot more room, but right now it is what it is. This is the stage of life we're in. Our kids have a lot of toys, and I'm sure moving here forward we'll be able to start getting rid of more toys as the kids get older, but yeah. Okay, so this is the back door to, like, it's behind here. We already pulled some things out. Here's my treadmill. And then here's the door. So this is our only storage area that we have in the house other than like the linen closets and then the closet by the front door. And then obviously the closets in our room, but this is it. So like this is our unfinished storage area. So like we have Christmas decorations, fall decorations, paint supplies, just like random stuff. Not to mention the water heater and the sub pump and everything. My childhood sports stuff. So we have a lot in here, as well as Avery's old clothes that the twins will be wearing eventually. Like those are probably like 2 and 3T. So yeah, I want to tackle this, pull most of it out as much as we can, and just reorganize and get rid of whatever we need to get rid of. This is something I like to do on a yearly basis because every year we're always able to get rid of something. So that's what we're going to do tonight. As you will see, Avery was still up. We put the twins down pretty early. They were super cranky, teething, all of that. So they needed to go to bed early. So we laid them down and we started a movie down here for Avery while we got started decluttering and organizing in the storage. And the plan was to move pretty much everything out, and then we would only bring back in the things we wanted to keep, and then we would be organizing and obviously decluttering. And I wanted to make for sure everything was labeled so we knew what was in each bin.
Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
So this is everything we pulled out, and pretty much the plan was to get everything out of here. And then as we take it in, we decide what we definitely want to keep in there and what things we don't want to keep in here. So, you know, it's like if you already have it all out of here, you're more likely to get rid of it if you know you don't want it. So that's why I like literally getting everything out of an area that you're really decluttering. And then you're only going to take back in the things that you know you really want to keep. So here is everything out here while everything is out of this space. And now we're gonna slowly start putting stuff back and organizing it, and then I'll show you when we're done what things we obviously keep and how we organize it, and then what things we're gonna put elsewhere in the house and what things we will declutter and totally get rid of.
if I'm in the dark. I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
I've said this before, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I have this small house, we have no room, because I know we have a good size house, but we just don't have a lot of storage. We don't have an attic, and we cannot have a shed. In our neighborhood, they don't allow sheds, and we're utilizing all of the bedrooms, and we only have one closet other than the closets in our bedrooms. So we just don't have a lot of extra storage. So this is really our only true storage area in the house. So it makes it super important that we keep things in here that we're using or we will be using, and not keep crap in here. So this is why every year I like to go in here and declutter this space. So here is the finished product. We obviously have all of this free space here that we can use to walk around when we need to come in here. So over here I just have, this is, I know they obviously don't all fit in there, but 2 toddler clothing and shoes, 3 and 4 toddler. So we will be obviously getting into these in the next couple of years, so I kept them here. Extra tables and chairs, Mike's poker table, and then this is all pretty much fall and Christmas stuff, decorations, and I was able to label them all so we can see them, and it's nice because we'll obviously end up using the fall stuff first, pull that out for about 3 months, and then when it comes time for Christmas, since that's only up for about a month or so, you know, we can just kind of keep the fall stuff like out here and then put it all back right after Christmas. And then this stuff is just stuff like paint supplies, Mike's high school and childhood memento type things over here that we will likely never get into, but we do want to keep. And then over here, Mike's softball stuff and random holidays, wedding, Avery baby mementos, and just a few of Mike's golf things that he wants to keep down here. So just more nicely organized. We can tell what's in all of these and easily access them, which is the most important thing. And there's Chase. He apparently loves our clean storage area. And I think the key here is that we can see everything. Everything's labeled. We know what things are, and we could easily get to whatever we need to get to in here. Because when you just have stuff thrown in here like it was before, we would need something particular. Like I would have something I wanted to put in one of Avery's bins, and I'm like, I don't know where it's at, or I'd have to move a bunch of things, and it just wasn't functional. And now there's a lot more room. If we had to start stacking more things, if we needed to, we could. And it's functional, and we can get to everything, and we know where everything is. Not to mention, everything that is in here are things that we use, with the exception of like our wedding stuff and like childhood memento type things. Everything is purposeful and things that we do use. Okay, so now I'm going to show you everything that we're getting rid of and things we're going to be donating. So it's pretty much all of this stuff. Now I just feel like I'm going to show you everything we're getting rid of or giving away or donating. That's all stuff that's going to be given away, donated, thrown away. That chair too. And then we're giving that cat carrier away. We're donating some of that workout stuff and bags. I think Mike's going to keep that bag. But we're donating some of the stuff he has in there. It's like workout stuff. This actually is going to be used. This was Avery's old car seat. That when we take the twins out of the carriers, we will be putting one of them in there. So we're just going to take that out and get ready to put one of them in there. But yeah, I know we really didn't get rid of a lot of stuff. But we definitely got rid of some things. And I think the biggest thing to all of this is just, it's getting rid of a lot of the little things, the junk, and then just reorganizing and making it more functional in there. So at least we were able to get rid of a good amount of things, and I know that things we weren't using, and I just feel like things that were junk, even if it's just a little bit, you still feel good decluttering.